5-Minute Fridays, a series every Friday where you can just follow along for 5 minutes. It can either be a warm-up, a cool-down, a stretch, or even a quick 5-minute workout. Today, I'm going to show you exactly what I do for my warm-up with deadlifts. It's only going to be 4 exercises. We're going to go back-to-back, 10 to 20 reps each, and we're going to do that 2 times. First, we're going to start off with foam roller RDLs. Then we'll move on to foam roller bird dogs, bench hip thrusts, and then dumbbell bent over rows with a light weight. Let's get started. We're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. We're going to start off with our RDLs. Really think about pushing your hips back as you do this and keeping your palms facing each other. Taking a big breath into your belly, really breathing into your belly and bracing your core. We're going to move on to bird dogs. Just like this. The foam roller should not move at all when you're doing this. Good. We're going to go straight into our hip thrusts. Keep your back pinned to the bench and just lift your hips up, really engaging your glutes when you do this. If you start feeling this in your back, just flex your core, bring your ribs down, and keep your hips and ribs aligned with one another. Keep them stacked. And really just use your glutes when you're doing this exercise. This is just going to prime your glutes to actually work when you're doing the deadlift, so that your lower back does not take over. And last exercise is going to be dumbbell bent over rows with a fairly light weight. This is going to prime your lats to really work when you're doing the deadlift. And that's 1 round. We're just going to do that 1 more time, and then you'll be ready to deadlift. All right, let's do this. Last round, we're going to get started with foam roller RDLs, hands facing each other, big breath into your belly, and get started in 3, 2, 1. From another angle, it should look something like this. right down into bird dogs, formula bird dogs. Really engage your core when you're doing this exercise. And open up at your knees and hips at about the same rate. Good. We're gonna move on to our double leg hip thrust, keeping your back pinned to the bench. Just like that. And last thing we're gonna do is our bent over rows. Just like this. Good. That's what I do for when I do deadlifts. If you want a more detailed explanation on how to do each of these exercises, links to all the exercises will be down in the description below. But that's how you do my deadlift warm-up.